Thank you for joining me today for this unboxing and reboxing of Ticket to Ride France. Ticket to Ride France is also the box that has the Old West expansion in it. Now this is a map collection 6, and this is an expansion for Ticket to Ride or Ticket to Ride Europe. I believe that you have to have one of those two base games to play, and I think those are the only ones that you can play it with. Yes, the box says it does require a copy of Ticket to Ride or Ticket to Ride Europe to play. I really enjoy playing the France map, but sometimes it frustrates me. So it all depends on who you're playing with as to what kind of fun you'll get out of this expansion. But when I had surgery a few years ago, I played this a lot. And so Ticket to Ride France has a rule book here. The rule book is a lot of pages, but it is in multiple languages. So it has a page number for each language down at the bottom. There are 11 languages here, 11 languages, and it looks like each one is about 2 pages. So yes, the English instructions are just 2 pages here. And the Old West has the same thing. Each set of rules is just 1 page, so it's a shorter rule book, but it still has 11 languages here. So we get punch boards for this one. And the reason why we have punch boards is that on the France map, there are no colored tracks. And one of the steps that you have to take is placing a track before you can claim it. In fact, you can place a track and never claim it. You can place a track and somebody else claims it. All the different things. But there might only be one 5-length yellow track. So you have to be careful about and strategic about how you do it. Of course, when I was playing it, I was playing with my child, who at the time was 8. And while he definitely was capable of playing this game, he also liked to add the chaos factor, where he specifically would get bored or something else during the gameplay and just place tracks completely randomly just to block people, but not necessarily with full strategy. I think the more complex the Ticket to Ride game, the more frustrating, but yet enriching it can be to play with a child who is going to act like that, because the chaos card is real and the chaos card is beautiful. When you're getting blocked and it wasn't strategic, so it doesn't matter how well you hid your intentions, you still got blocked. That's definitely a fun piece. There's also this one alien token here. The alien token is for the Old West game, and the tracks are all for the France game. All these tracks live down in here, and the alien lives right there. Finish punching these out. So one of the things that this game does add is it does add the ability to play with the white pieces. So here we have our white trains, and we have our white scoring token. It assumes that you are going to use the trains and scoring tokens from the base game of either Europe or US in order to play. Then we also have these. These are the 18 city markers. There's 3 per player, and the cities are used in Old West. So the cities look like this, sort of like an old building from the Old West. And there's 3 per player color. In our cards here, we have all of our route tickets here. It looks like there were some France ones on this stack, yes, in addition to all of the Old West cards. So the Old West cards have backs like this, and the routes are things like this. They are the full they are the full poker card size rather than the small size cards here. And then we have our France route tickets here. I always call them roots. This Globetrotter card is for both, depending on the side that you use. And then we have our France tickets here. These are all France tickets. So they look like this on the back. And then on the front, we have roots like this. And again, we have all of our tracks there for the France version. So here, if we get the board out to look at it, we can see that on the France map, it is large. You can see on the France map here that there are very few colors, only some ones. There are some one lengths that are colored. All of the rest of them are this railroad that is uncolored. It's not gray, so it's not wild, but this is where you have to lay these pieces out in order to complete a route. So then on the other side of this board, we have the Old West. And the Old West is here. There is a variant of the Old West that has you using an alien, and it's related to Roswell and joking about Roswell, New Mexico. But again, this is the Old West map, and it has its own special rules about how those cities work. So thank you for coming with us to this unboxing and reboxing of Ticket to Ride Old West, Ticket to Ride France, map collection number 6 for the Ticket to Ride franchise. If this was helpful to you at all, if you would leave us a like and a subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.